We're on out. Got anything?
Nope. Just, oh, hang on, you just gone live. Why do you think we're doing your hands? No. Oh. Oh.
Who we got?
Bobbing.
Who?
Bobbing.
Ah, hello. You're a bit of trouble getting things going tonight. That's because I've been experimenting with encoders on YouTube. So unfortunately, I'd forgotten to delete the encoder, and when I went to start the live hangout, it all went a bit wrong. So apologies for that. So we're running about 10 minutes late. It's not a problem. So welcome to the show. Wednesday night has come round once again. And so tonight, what have we got? We've got Angela's going to be doing some more of a new build. Are you or are you not?
Yes.
Given that we've
Up
got...
to you.
I'm
quite happy with it all.
We have some unexpected visitors arrived. I don't know. What do you want to do?
I'm asking if you want me to do the build, I will do the build. I know Sam's watching.
Right, Sam's watching. So Sam wants to see you do the build. So we're going to do that. It might not be for very long. As I say, we've got some unexpected visitors. But all going well. We'll see how things go. I hope everyone had a good Christmas and New Year. I did. I got lots of good things, and I got some things afterwards. Ta-da! Just saying. I love the. This is what I'm currently building, and yes, I'm very slow at building this. I just do a little bit every day, but this is an X-wing, obviously, and we've got small angry Graham is driving the X-wing. You can't see him, but he's angry. He's angry because he's just he's flown through Christmas and he doesn't like Christmas. Does that little Lego Graham? So we've got the wings to put on, but this is a really good kit. Now then, the thing is, it's not proper Lego. This one is called Space Wars. I can't find any other name on there. So now the thing is, this to work with, to look at the instructions, is very, very similar to Lego. In fact, apart from the fact that Lego isn't written on each stud, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference at all. Now then, so what difference does this make? The fact that it's not Lego actually makes quite a bit of difference. Not in terms of how it goes together, but in terms of how much it costs. I think the X-Wing Lego version, you're looking at about 70 quid. I may be wrong on that, but I'm thinking it's in the £70 ballpark. It's certainly not a great deal lower than that. This is the Poe one though. So I'm not sure. That one might be a bit less. Anyway, I paid for this £17 posted because it's not real Lego. Yes, it's a knockoff, but it's great. It means that people like me that can't afford to pay out for the expensive stuff that's branded, because I love Lego. I've got a Lego crane over there that I paid a lot for a few years back, and I've never been able to buy any since because of the price. This brings it into my realm, so I'm looking forward to buying a few more kits in the future, and I'll show you them as and when I get them. So I just thought I'd share that with you quickly. And I've got a little video to show later, hopefully, if everything works all right. Like I say, we've had a few problems with the encoder on my computer. We got a few more viewers in, so my apologies for that. I basically was experimenting with different settings and video settings earlier on in the week to try and give a better overall feeling to the show. Unfortunately, I forgot to remove the encoder setting, so of course when I went in tonight to start everything up, it automatically defaulted to the OCR broadcast. I can't, overall broadcast or something like that. And yeah, I wasn't set up for that, so we had a little problem there, a little niggle, but got around it, no problem. So we're ready to go on this. Angela's going to come first. That sounded wrong, didn't it?
Yes, that did. Thank you.
So Angela's going to build first. She's doing well. She's getting more into it. She's had a look at the instructions, which she wouldn't do a couple of weeks ago, but she's learning slowly. She's looked at the instructions before coming on tonight, and I'm going to hand it over to her. I need to go to the toilet, go and get a drink, and I'll see you in the chat in a minute.
Just before you disappear, when you go over to the chat on my computer,
Yeah.
John has asked a question about that.
Oh, right.
And he's given me a description, and on the next page is the one for you to
Right.
have a look at. He wants an opinion.
Right, I'll be back in a minute.
Ooh. Hello. Right. I'm not having that fan on while I'm doing the build because I'm cold and he's not. Where is my build? Huh. Demoted to the corner. That's nice, isn't it? Such a lovely man. Well, for anybody that was reading the description he put on earlier for the build, this is now Angela's knob build. She just keeps going. It's just a good job. He's a pain in the arse, but he's my pain in the arse. For everybody that hasn't been in before, this is how far I've got. I do it my way, my own way. I don't paint it when it says it needs painting. I'm going to paint it once it's built. Probably not the right way. Actually, I know it's not the right way, as I've been told many a times, but it's my way. And it's what I like to do. So, without further ado, let's get started. God help us, but here goes. Oh dear. Right. You'll just have to, I should have got this ready to start off with, but I didn't, so you'll just have to bear with me. Somebody took too long getting it started today. Excuse the language because he doesn't know how to curve it. You've not got me prepared.
Why not?
I'm missing, I don't know what they're called.
Blue.
Yes, I do. Sprue cutters.
Right. They are in the tray next to you, on your right. On your
This
right,
way?
there's a trolley. Yeah.
Yeah.
In that grey tray on the top
On the
are
top.
all the tools.
Under all this stuff. Yeah.
No.
Well, yeah.
Is that on your right?
Yeah.
It's right in front of you. To your right.
To my right
Is a trolley.
is a trolley, which has got a box of Mazda stuff on.
Yeah, lift that up.
Which is what I've just said.
Underneath.
Dear me.
A grey tray.
Dear me. Right, we got there in the end. It's supposed to have everything ready for me and
Oh
doesn't.
yes, I forgot because I ended up having to sort that.
Okay, I will let you off for today then.
The glue is up on the first pot of glue, on where I showed you on the left, on the top of the paint rack.
Yeah, well, the glue can wait in the next moment. I just want to disconnect these. Can somebody please grab hold of Daniel because the holster is down?
Well, she's not in here, is she?
No, she's not, but
yeah, the bench vent
that's it.
Really?
is a much better one than the one I've got. BV300D.
I'm going to end up losing my fingers today.
Yeah, that's a far better one than what I've got. And I think that's probably, that's an excellent vent system. Sometimes ISM have offers on through. I'm not sure when it is, but occasionally they do an offer where if so many people buy them at the same time. I'm not certain on the details. But yeah, that's a good bench vent. The one I've got, I only paid 80 odd quid for. It's a portable. It's a little portable one with an extractor tube that you just throw out of your window and turn it on. It's good enough for what I do. If you're serious about the hobby or you're serious about the level of painting you're going to do, then by all means you'd be better off getting a bench vent or something like that. Although I do quite a lot of spraying, and now I am 2K-ing as well, so I need to really look at getting a bench vent type system. But at the moment I can't afford it, so if you got the money, go for it.
Right.
Yeah. I hope that helps.
Hopefully that's answered your question, John. If not, tell him in the chat and I might be able to answer some more. Or if not, he's bound to have some friends that do know any answers.
Oh yeah. This room will be, I mean, Si's got a bench vent, I think. I don't know what model it is. Size scale model Jedi. He'll be able to tell you. I don't know what Jan's got. You're right, Jan. Great show already, Jan says.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know
You
if
do
that's
aim
good
to
or bad.
please.
You're welcome, John. Anything I can do to help, just ask. I don't know, I don't know a lot of the answers, but if I can help, I will. Oh, Rachel's in. All right, Rachel.
Hello, Rachel. You all ready for school tomorrow? Oh dear, they're a bit sharp. Oh.
You cut yourself with the sprue cutters?
No. Just very slightly nipped.
Yeah, they are sharp.
They're a bit on the sharp side.
Yeah, Zuron ones, they're good. They're not
Right.
the best. There's some that are even sharper. But
It's the white one. No, not Tamiya cement. Tamiya extra thin.
The one on the end, yeah, Tamiya extra thin. You can either use the darker green cap or the lighter green one, which says quick dry. I would go with the ordinary one for what you're doing there.
Oh, my eyesight is dreadful.
So it's one. I'm sure it's the one on the end, the one on the right hand side.
Tamiya extra thin cement.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that'll do. This cushion is driving me insane because
it keeps sliding off, doesn't it?
yeah, I'm half on the chair, half off the chair. So you'll just have to bear with me,
That's
people.
just my
Your derriere sticks to it.
I don't know, my repair hasn't come through yet.
And that repair is a sore subject.
Hey, Paul's in. Hello, Paul.
What do you think to the knob build, Paul?
Look what I send YouTube. There you go, John. I told you there would be someone in that would be able to help you more. Let me see if I can find.
Comes the smelly stuff. Oh God, this stuff stinks. Doesn't matter how many times you use it, it stinks.
Paul says,
Shut up.
International Scout Model. That is Paul, yeah.
Yes.
Confusing me with the two different channels. I love your knob, Angela.
Oh, thank you very much, Paul.
I love the way you spell Angela wrong.
You haven't even got my name right.
No.
Unbelievable. 24 years we've been together, and today I'm a knob and he can't spell my name.
Not
Such
me.
loyalty.
Paul can't spell it right, not me.
That's a thing Paul does.
Yeah, I don't think that was it this time, though.
We shall see.
Yeah.
He knows I like him.
Somebody's got it. Heidi, Mark, and Mrs. Sprue. Those is the first time on.
Welcome.
This is the first time on. Lynn, that's Lynn Dipple.
Yay.
Hello, Lynn. Lynn lives in Texas, I think.
Hello, Lynn. I'm busy gluing my fingers to God knows what.
Richard's in. Richard Bushnell. Hi, Richard.
Hi, Richard. Now, are they saying to glue that? Why would you? Why isn't it just built in there? Why do you have to glue it in? That's stupid.
Just follow the instructions, though, because there'll be a reason.
I am following the instructions, but
sometimes you need to deviate from the instructions, but when you're just starting out, it's best to try and...
I just don't understand why they didn't just leave that in when they made the model, because it's just an extra base that you've got to stick in. It should have just been stuck there anyway.
Well, yeah, if you look at it like that, though, that is the point of modelling.
The point of modelling is fixing something together that needs fixing, which I understand, but I don't understand why you've got to glue something that didn't really need cutting out in the first place. You're wasting extra glue, extra time.
Well, you could say none of it needed cutting out.
Well, it does, because it needs putting together like a jigsaw. Don't be downloading me. This is my
Lynn
build.
says hello, Angela.
Hello, Lynn. Welcome to the madhouse. Good God, this.
Dr. Sprue is in. Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Oh, dear.
ABBA sung that, didn't they? Anyway. Was it ABBA?
Definitely not.
Who sung it then? It is. It's the lyrics to a song.
It probably is the lyrics to a song, but it's not the lyrics to the song from ABBA. Google it. As Cass says, if you can't find anything, Google it. It's sticking to my fingers. And it stinks. Ugh. Get in there, look. I've got another bit. I've got a big bit now. This is the big part of the knot, as opposed to the small part.
Yes, it was by ABBA. See? You lot fucking sing.
You just can't sing it properly.
Swearing.
Stop swearing.
No. Well, do not drive me to swearing.
Oh, can you hear this, Paul?
Yeah, it was ABBA, Happy New Year. In fact, I'm going to go even further.
No, we don't need to listen to it.
Yes, we do.
No, we
Yes,
don't.
Sprue.
You'll be interrupting my build. If you put music on during my build, I'll put music on during your build. Play fair. Otherwise, we'll have to pause while we listen to it.
Yeah, but you were all laughing when I said ABBA. Right. Anyway, I was about to say, no, I don't do the fiver thing, Lynn. I can't afford to.
It cost me a fortune.
I have to now go back through and I don't know, try and.
You've just got to remember not to swear.
Yeah, I know, it's really difficult. I find it really difficult. Well, you do, in a way you do. If your channel's big enough, you get penalised because there's certain.
It won't get big while it keeps swearing.
There's certain companies that won't want to advertise with anyone that's got anything to do with swearing.
Get high or blue.
So anyway, I keep trying to get this out, but I keep forgetting. 24th of January, I believe, we have a special guest on, and that guest is Gil, who many of you know, Red Dragon Model Works. It's Gilbert. Now, I think I'm going to get this right. Apologies if I don't, Gil. I think it's just Gilbert Mondragon. And many of you will know his work. He's a fantastic figure painter. He does dragons, just endless material that he comes up with, and his painting is some of the finest I've seen on YouTube, and he has graciously accepted an invitation to come on my channel and do a short tutorial or talk or whatever he wants to do. It's up to him. And that's going to be on the 24th of January. We probably could have done it sooner, but I wanted some time just to get some get the word out that he's going to be on here, and hopefully we can drum up a small enough crowd to at least make him feel welcome on the channel. Really looking forward to that.
We have a cockpit in.
So yeah, if you can hop along for that. Same time, Wednesday night, Wednesday the 24th of January, 8 o'clock GMT, and Gilbert Mondragon, Red Dragon Model Works will be on the channel. Paul says, I find the profanity disgusting. I'm shocked and appalled. I am too, Paul, really. It's a disgrace. Angela, it's dreadful. I don't know how you get away with it. I really don't.
No. I don't know how I keep myself so sane.
Yeah.
Anyway, regardless of that,
Dr.
let's ignore him for a while.
Says that will be very cool with Gil. Yes, it will. On a serious note, I just want to quickly apologise for the swearing earlier. I do try to keep it down. It doesn't help. I tell you what, it's when I drop into a relaxed sort of mode. I'm not on my guard so much, and then it just happens.
Oh, fluff it.
What's wrong?
Somehow I've managed to have skipped a bit.
How?
I don't know.
Which bit have you skipped?
The bit that I skipped.
Well, that doesn't help me. I'm watching on the screen. I can't see what you've skipped.
This section here. The two bits in the side. I've gone straight to this bit and put this bit on. Why did I miss them two bits? Oh dear. Let's see if I can put them on. Oh dear. See, that's because you were distracting me and I was listening to you.
Right, so it's not the end of the world. can you take the, what's got to come off?
No, it's stuck on. I'm not taking that back off.
Well, you've got to take it back off if you need to get the pieces on.
Well, I won't know till I have a look. Ow! We all make mistakes with our bills, as you well know.
Yeah.
You've done quite enough this week yourself. Am I right? 2K.
Oh yeah, the accident with the 2K.
Not everybody's a perfectionist.
That led to a good discovery, that. So
Yeah.
I now know how to remove 2K.
Yep, you do that. Well, just to let everybody know, because as Mark says, it's boring. I won't be on the build next week because my darts start. And they take priority over anything, including listening to Mark ramble on, or housework, or children, or anything else in that matter. Oh, fluff it. Just good job I didn't put much glue on that, isn't it? Right, I can see how they go on. I think. Are they saying, now does that go on top or does that go? I think I might end it there because, well, I think it goes on like that, but I'm not entirely sure. Because if it did, that wouldn't be secure. I think I might need Sprue Surgeon's help with this bit. He's probably thinking, God help me. Right, that definitely sits in there like so. And that sits there, but I can't see. Oh yes, they're supposed to be. Never mind. That's nice, isn't it? I understand now. Where I couldn't understand why I've got a hole there. Play nicely with me, please. See my little hole?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I realised it's because that's where the wing slots in there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So that's got to be glued there, leaving a gap for that wing to be slotted in. Am I right?
I think so. Let's have a look.
You just
got that.
It's not glued. It's not glued in. I've just got a hold of it.
Yeah, that'll be right.
That'll be right.
Yeah, but you can dry fit with the wing too. I would have clipped the wing out and just pushed it in.
Well, no, we're going 2 steps ahead then. I've just cocked up with 1 step.
Yeah, but you're not gluing it in yet. You're just making sure that it's the right fit.
No, I'm gluing that in while I've got it there. Otherwise it'll move. And then it'll all be a disaster again.
It won't.
It still stinks. Do you think, now this is a novice person talking, they could make this cement without smell?
Well, no, not as good as that, because it's I think it's the solvent in it that makes it so strong.
Well, yeah, but surely there must be.
They might be able to in the future. I can't see it at the moment.
It's just a very disgusting smell. There's no other way to put it. It's rough. But I suppose it's one of the hazards of modelling. It's like when he sprays the 2K, that stinks the house out. But I know it's got to be done. And he gets ever so excited when he gets the finish that he likes with it. Don't you?
Yeah. I'm not over in the chat at the moment, so.
No, he's ignoring you. He's busy pottering behind me, getting impatient. Oh no, it's all falling to bits. The glue's not. See, that's because it was then about the smell. Oh, stick, you stupid thing.
You might need to clamp it if it's.
I don't think this is the right glue that I used last time.
It's the same glue.
Because the last one dried ever so quickly. And this one isn't.
Well, perhaps you used the quick dry.
My hearing's just come from. Right, I'm going to stick my 2 wings on that top bit, and then that'll be it for today. Because my hearing's just popped in my head and I feel a bit sick. And then he can stop pottering around. Now, can you just come and check this, please? Because I don't want to cut a bit off and then realise I've cut the wrong bit off. This wing is, I'm assuming it's that.
Look at the number.
Yeah, it's B19, look, it's that, right?
Yeah.
So I don't cut that off, I cut them
Yeah.
off. They're in there, yeah?
Yeah.
So you always have to check, novice or no novice, because sometimes you can cut the plastic off and think, I've done that right, and then when you go to check, you realise you've actually cut a bit off that you need, and you think, oh dear, I've screwed it up. Which I'm sure happens to a lot of people. I don't like these whole bits that are left. I'm going to make a mess of his nice clean bench, and then I'm going to get it in the neck. So, that sits in there like so. Left mark.
Let me just have a think, so let me just have a look.
Very careful with it because it's very delicate. Last thing I want is to fall to bits and then I'll just give up. I have been doing my own hobby all day today. This is just something I thought I'd have a go at.
Yeah, that's right.
I do like to try my hands at new things. To be honest with you, I thought I'd be bored senseless by now.
Yeah, that's right.
But I think if there's any people out there that think I'd like to give that a go, but I just don't think I'm good enough.
You flip it over, you add it like that. If you flip it over, and now just load your brush up with glue, hold that together, and then I'll load your brush with glue and just touch it in that gap. You should see the glue run down into the slot. I can't see because of the way the light is.
No, let me do it my way, you take forever.
But see, it's already gripped. It's already gripped it. And then flip it over and do the same on the back. In the join. Yeah, that's it.
But yeah, as I was saying, don't be disheartened. You know, I bought this kit. Yeah, it says it's for more novice people, but I thought, you know what?
Less novice.
Less novice people. Get things right. Well, that worked, didn't it? Bloody fell off.
Yeah, well, you just...
I will do it my way. This glue is not the same glue I used. I know it's not.
Right, there you go. That's the other one. That's quick dry. And then if you want a really strong bond, I've got the white, which is a lot thicker.
But yeah, don't think, look at a kit and think, nah, I'm not going to do that, I can't, because I've never built a kit before. I know it's not to everybody's standards, and yes, there'll be tons of mistakes on it, but who cares? My first build, and I'm quite impressed with myself.
You should show them your first cross stitch.
Yes, my hobby is cross stitch, and I love to cross stitch. It's my thing.
Where is it?
I'm doing, it's over there by the TV. I'm doing a one at the moment that I can't say too much about because it's for a certain person that might be in the chat, might not be in the chat. Possibly is, possibly isn't, but I'm not going to give it away. But that is my hobby. It takes a lot of patience, a lot of effort. And I've never done anything like that before, ever. And my sister learnt me the hobby. So I thought, I'll give it a go. And she said start with a small one, but I don't do anything small. If I'm going to do something, throw yourself in at the deep end and hope for the best.
We've got a bit of chat going on and swirl up in around there.
What Nut is talking about?
Alright. On about your gluing, so just hold it for a bit.
Patience is not one of my things.
No. Norm says it's because you're a better modeler, Angela. I'm not sure what he's referring to, but it can't be good.
Ignore him now.
So Norm's in. Hello, Norm. Andreas is in.
Hello, Andreas.
Your hands look very dexterous. Mine are stiff. Oh dear Lord. Don't even want to go there. They are ruined. Too many models, Andreas. Norman says the camera view is good. Made alterations. Yes, Norm, I've made a few alterations over the past week or so. We had a new camera. The camera was faulty. That's had to go back, so we're currently back on the old camera again. But the room's been changed round, which has allowed me to get a better angle on the camera.
He now owns half a house.
So I've got to just get this. Daniel's going to start barking on it.
It was quite interesting. When he very first started modelling, he had a very tiny computer desk in the corner of a room that's 21 foot long. Now, how big space would you say you've got now? About 10 foot?
Yeah.
He's got 10 foot of a room. Started off as a square,
maybe more,
in a little corner, and now has half a room. He's not getting any more unless I decide I win the lottery and I'm going to buy him a shed. Because every other partners seem to be in sheds, but he has a house.
Right.
I am very special, but there you go. Right, that is it for me today, guys. As you can see, it's starting to look like a pig. We've upgraded from the small dish. He no longer fits in the small dish. We're getting there.
Yeah.
I'm well impressed. I know it's not perfect, but
it looks all right.
Hey ho, it's mine. Thank you for watching. Hope I haven't bored you all. Time to give his lordship back over to you.
Right.
Oh, that cushion.
There's quite a few crushed.
Please don't sit on this seat just yet, otherwise you'll end up on the floor.
Would I be better off with that cushion?
There you go. What have you done with Santa?
I'm about to show him it. Don't lose it. Right, so as Angela said before, she's does cross stitching. Now, Angela's never one to shy away from a task. So most people, when they start cross stitching, they think they go for, you know, the tiny little thing, the Winnie the Pooh 3 by 2 inch you know, card cross stitch that you see in the shops that you can buy. No, Angela went straight in and got a Santa Claus. Not any old Santa Claus though. I don't know if we can see this. It's not going to come all in. So, so basically, I saw this, and she ummed and ahed a bit over it at the time, and I said, you know, you can do that. And so what we've done here is we've put the names of all the family in here. And so she's reached a stage now where she's doing commission work. She's got a few people that come to her all the time and ask her to do cross stitching. She just does it for a very frugal amount of money, in my opinion, for what she gives them. But everybody's happy. So that's all that matters. And we've got loads of cross stitch artists. We've got elephants in the African savannah, and yes, it's quite stunning when you think each one of those is an individual stitch. It is amazing, really. Very good.
Thank you, Lynn.
And there's the bottom. It's hard to see. It's quite a big piece. There we go, Angela. I'll pass that over to you. So, yeah, maybe next week I'll be able to show you the elephant one. So, as she said, we've moved around a bit. So now I'm going to try and do something different. I've done a small video of the workspace I'm in now. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and play that video now as a screen share so that you can watch it and see my workspace. So this was recorded earlier, and I hope it all goes well. So let's go screen share. And there's the video, and off we go. So, little walkthrough of the new layout. So, my desk used to be there. There's a little bit of mess on there at the moment. That's going to be a research area, and also the light tent is going to be sat up there. And yeah, so that'll be set up for that. And this is the desk. Just bits and bobs on there. My webcam's on there. I have my laptop and everything set up there. Yeah, and I just sit here and build and do whatever. This is where I do that. And I've got a trolley with tools on, headset in case I need it. There's my apron and sanders. That's the current build. Now I've got my tools are in this top of this tray here that I use. There's some more there. Oh, just a sander fell out. I'll get that in a minute. Then got here the bottom shelf's just odds and sods. Then that's meant to be diorama shelf, so that's going to be my diorama shelf stuff that for building. Then we've got glues, paints, primers, stuff like that. Paints that I haven't got homes for yet. Amplifiers, turntable, and then figures, resin figures there. Apart from that, Games Workshop when that's not resin. Then we've got models on the top. There's more upstairs, but there's just some there for now. Another trolley that's left over from before I had all this space that I've got now. The chair is only a little office chair at the moment. My main chair, I'm waiting for a set of replacement legs to come out on it because it broke. It's a much nicer chair than this. It's got a big back and another portable table, some paints there that I use. There's the Tamiya, Mr. Hobby, obviously Revel I use quite a lot, not so much as much now. Dartboard, and now my spray booth is over here, so I can just open the window and chuck that out. And then I've got my Apex hairbrush there, which I use for everything now. It's nice and clean, good bit of kit. I've put my put my other one away. I can't remember the name of it now. Iwata, is it Iwata? I don't know, I can't remember. Custom Eclipse. So anyway, obviously spare kitchen roll, little turntable, and then we come round. There's a remote control for the lift, and oh yeah, we've got the paint rack for the paints I used to have. I sold them all. They were full of Vallejo, that was. I sold them all because I was having trouble with them. And then background, we just have a quick look on the table, mate, see what we've got going on. Oil brushes there, little fan, my pencil sharpener, which is great. And then we've got another little thing with odds and sods in. My badge and air mixer, BB-8, plastic band, sunglasses, you know, just general pens, and other bits of tools and that I use. Newton and Windsor pair of LED electronic vernier calipers that I bought offline, and this is what came through. Yeah, was not happy about that. Some clippy things, diabetes, and pens for decaling, paint brushes, Scotch whiskey. That's my moving edition base over there, and there's some paints in that. Some more models down the side, and that's it really. There's like 2Ks under there. Diabetic sweets, so they're all sugar free, various flavours. They come up like that. There's more under there. And that's it. Oh, some more kits under there. Tripod in the corner. There we go. So just a quick review of my web desk space now, because it's all changed and been updated, and it's a lot tidier now. And I've got a better position on the light. The light used to sort of be right next to me, sort of clamped here, and it would, you know, it just got in the way at times. So this one, it's in the middle over there, and it can pretty much reach to most places, and that's good enough. So anyway, there we go. Back to the studio. So there we go. Short video on my workspace. I just rushed that out this afternoon, so apologies if it's a little bit tatty.
How big would you say the desk was that you very first started?
Oh,
wasn't very big, was
no, no. Well, when I very first started, I've sort of picture out. It was one of these sort of laptop desks. So it literally, you could put a laptop on it and maybe a few other little bits, and that'd be about it. So that was then.
I think it might have been the size of your blue mat at the bottom.
Yeah. My blue mat actually went over the edges of it.
Now you've got a full-size snooker table.
Yeah. Right, so now we come to the X-Wing build. And where did we get to on this? We've done... Oh yeah, right, so we moved that. The wings had to be open, that was it, in order for us to continue. Unfortunately, I keep playing with it, so the wings are closed up again. It's Star Wars, I can't help it. Let's pop that on. Let's turn that on. There we go. And we need to open the wings up so it's not that one. There we go. They're open. And we're on to step number 4. So there's 4 of these, as indicated by the times 4. So we want E19, A24 and E20. So we want 4 of each. So I normally go by, rather than looking for the actual number on the sprue, like this is E19, you can tell just by looking that it's got them 4 on. No other sprue has, so this therefore has to be E. Sometimes it's quicker to do that than it is to just clip these off. We'll give them a clean up in a minute. First of all, these are going to represent the engines, I think. So E20 is, are they on here? Yeah, there they are. E20. It might be worth mentioning at this point that there's a reason I'm not just going along each side like that. It's the reason I turn it round and then snip the other side. For those newer to the hobby, obviously this side is flat. It's perfectly suited for going in at that angle, whereas if you turn it round the other way, it's actually nowhere near as suited for it, and you could end up damaging the piece. So I'll just nip that off there so that I can clip those other bits off a bit closer. Oh, that one's fallen off, so that's okay. That one's fallen off. These are going to need cleaning up a bit, and that one. Bin that. And then we just want A24. Right, A24 is a tiny little round thing. It actually looks like that. Oh, lo and behold, that's what it is. So it's easy to identify your pieces. These are clear, so we need to be careful with glue. Any glue we use on them will mist or craze, and it won't look very pleasant. My guess is that these are going to go somewhere around an LED so that the light can shine through. Maybe the blasters, more than likely the engines actually. What, this? Yeah. No, this is a Ban Dai kit.
So is that the same as the Lego kit?
Yeah, it's an X-Wing. They're both X-Wings, except the Lego kit is Poe's X-Wing. And this one is Luke Skywalker's, I believe. Yeah, there is a Poe in Teletubbies, but it's Poe, isn't it Poe Dameron? Dameron, yeah. Well, I haven't seen the latest film yet.
And it's not spelled P-O.
It's P-O-E. Right, sander. Give that a clean. Okay. Ban Dai really do deserve an award for their engineering. I mean, the way that these sprue gates, they're just very, very hard to find any that need sanding, really. I am doing them as a matter of, I can see them, but I can't really feel them. So they just need a very light, nothing too harsh. So there we go, there's the clear bits. Don't really want to do too much on the sanding side of this because it will scuff them quite badly, I would think. If I can get away with very little on them, I will. A little bit there. Right, so now we can assemble them 4 units. So quite simply, we've got one of those going in there. That one going in there. And that one just slots in there. Excellent. Right, yeah, there's going to be an LED going in the end there. I can see that now. It's going to feed through. That one. And that. That one. Oh, wrong way around. And then that. And then this one. Then that's 4-2. So looking for D23. And then we've got D24. Now, some of you with up-to-date smart cameras will have the ability to take a snapshot of that and get that Chinese or Japanese, whatever it is, should translate on your screen. What I'll try and do is next week I'll try and get one of these programs downloaded, and we'll have a go and see if they work. See if they really do translate. We'll wait and see. So that's E23. Not sure. I'll say C. This is not one I can look for, although it does look a bit like that. That's 25 though, and I don't think it's D. I don't think so. Just it's E. C1. D. It's not been took out of the wrapper yet. So B24, 23 and 24. They clip them both out. It's looking like it's a left and right situation. Four. Whenever I take multiple numbers off, I will put them on the mat in front of me in ascending order so that I don't lose track of what's what. So this one's 23. I'll put that there, and then I know the ones up this end are higher than the ones down there. Right, so there's 23, and we've got that. Trying to work out if that's the bottom wing or the top wing.
Have you still got your reading glasses on from earlier?
No, no, I did take them off.
Gavin says hi.
All right, hi Gavin. So I think that goes in like that. Until we get the click, and obviously that must be the same on that side. Until we get the click there. Excellent. And it says we need a sticker, 54, number 54. Now, what did I do with the stickers? I had them earlier, didn't I?
You did. Did you put them back where you found them?
I'm trying to think.
If you did, that was in the black tray on the desk.
I actually said they need putting somewhere safe. I don't think. Oh, hold on.
Process thumbs up to Mark build.
Here we go.
Kevin wants to know, is that the electronic Ban Dai kit?
It is. Well, that's odd. There is no 54. There must be another set of decals somewhere.
Sometimes you call them stickers. Sometimes you call them decals. Which is it?
Stickers are oh, here they are. Stickers have a that you peel them off. Yeah. So like a label address, that's a sticker. A decal is normally water slide. You put it in water and then you slide it off, and then you add it to the styrene, and it conforms and melts to the plastic.
My next question is, does this kit come with both stickers and decals?
It does, as I have got them out on screen now. So I have done a review on this. Was that you asking, Angela, or somebody in the...
That was me, because I thought you were losing the plot.
Right, okay. I have done a full review of this kit on my channel, and I looked at these. So here we go. Let's see what number 54 is. That's number 54 is that one there. So I haven't got
blurry.
Yeah, this is the older camera, Lynn. We did have a newer one. Unfortunately, it's had to go back for an exchange. I'm going to put the sticker on purely because I haven't prepared any water. Oh, that's very thin. Very, very thin. So, apologies for the noise in the background. Let me just pop that onto here, like so. And I'm just going to yeah, we are live, just letting you know.
She said, Lynn said, oh, okay, thanks.
Curve that round there.
So is this a sticker?
Yeah, this is a sticker. They're very, very thin.
Would you say they're as delicate as decals?
They're normally...
I find decals really delicate and fiddly.
Well, normally they are, but man, these are so thin. Right, got that on there. Got that on there.
They look like just fall to bits when you touch them.
They're very. This is almost like tracing paper.
Yeah.
I've never ever had decals that are so.
All right, this is the novice modeler part of me. Is anybody going to see that sticker?
Yes, it's on the base of the X-wing.
If that was me, I wouldn't want to put it on.
I'm going to try and smooth that.
With it on or off. Got a slightly different colour to it, but.
I've got it on perfect one side.
The more you peel it off and try to realign it, it's going to lose its stickiness.
Oh, it's torn.
Or it'll fall.
Right, okay, it's torn.
Can you see the tail once it's positioned into place and it's smooth? I mean, is anybody going to look back close where they can see? You'll know it's there, but does anybody else?
People may. Oh, it's so we're perfect on one side, as we can see on that.
To show people the side that's perfect.
Yeah, we're perfect just there. I don't know. Let me bring the light up a bit. So we're perfect on that side. And then as we come round, we've got a couple of bubbles there that are probably the reason why, but it's quite a way off this side. Fortunately, I'm gonna have to see if I can just
see anywhere, Mark.
Yeah, I know. Paul did say earlier it's a lot of it's
that,
not.
You might as well just take it down. Oh, Matthias is in. Hi, Matthias.
Given if this, if I can't get this in this go, it might be that the decal is. I'm going to use the decal, and I'll do that during the week so that it's ready for next week, because we're pretty much reaching the end of the allotted time now. Yeah, I'm a bit annoyed by that. That's yeah, it's torn quite badly.
So just leave it, and then has there lots of things got to go around it?
No, I don't think so.
Have you got another one to replace it?
Yeah, I've got a decal I can use, but the decal's going to probably have the same problems. So that's a shame. It's not too big a problem because I've got the decal sheet. Yeah, that's the decal. Just a horrible minute there. I thought I might have peeled the decal off and left myself with a sticker. No, they're definitely the stickers. So I'm going to put that on. It'll be some point in the week. So hopefully by next week, this should all be done and ready for the next stage. I shall leave these. I'm going to put these in the little drawer to my left. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the show. I hope it's been informative and maybe you've had a laugh along the way. And I look forward to seeing you all again next week at the same time, Wednesday night, 8 o'clock GMT. Don't forget, in 3 weeks' time, on the 24th of January, I'm sure it's the 24th, Wednesday, it's a Wednesday, at 8 o'clock, we will be having Mr. Gilbert Mondragon from Red Dragon Model Works and the Styrene Syndicate. He will be joining me and giving us a short talk or tutorial on a project or area of his choice. I'm really looking forward to that. Please tell everyone. I want to try and get as many people in as possible to make Gil feel welcome. And that's it, really. So once again, thanks for watching and see you next week. Bye.